Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1972 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Pilots at Brainiac Stadium. On the mound for the Rangers today is Mike Thompson, whose record is 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA, and pitching for the Pilots is Ron Locke, whose record is 0-2 with a 5.25 ERA. Okay, today is going to be the day. We're going to break this 12-game losing streak today, and I'll tell you why. We are facing the Rangers' number 5 starting pitcher, who has now been moved up to the number 4 spot in the rotation because Larry Dierker got injured yesterday in the first inning, the first batter. We've never seen that before, and so I was a little bit surprised when Dierker got swapped out. I didn't even see that Jan Dukes had come into the ballgame. It wasn't until Dukes got pinch hit for in the second inning. I was like, why would they be pinch hitting so soon? Well, that's why, because he got injured, and he's going to miss 501 days for the Texas Rangers. So, but we're going to face the number 5 starting pitcher, who's now in the number 4 spot. And then if everything lines up correctly, we're going to face the new number 5 starter, Pete Broberg, who just got called up, and he'll be making his major league debut tomorrow, as of right now. So, that's the plan. We got to win today. We got to break this streak. Our run differential is negative 54 runs after 16 games. We're in a tough spot. It does seem that after every home game, we knock off about $2,000 on our negative cash for our team money, right? So we seem to knock off about $2,000 every time we have a home game. So it's going to take us, another 26 games, which might be another month and a half of baseball. But that's our goal. We got to get that cash amount down to 0. So we can make some choices as my ESPN alert goes off. Somebody got fired today. All right, as always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and or subscribing to the channel. Couple things I want to mention. One is I have a secondary Mercari page now where I'm selling cards. The main page, which is the one that is already been in the description below, that's the one where I sell cards that have higher value. Yesterday, I began a secondary page, and I'll have that in the description below, called $1 Sports Cards. And I will be selling cards on that Mercari page for only $1. You'll see the Brainiac ball, the brain ball, as the logo, so you know it's me. Cards are only $1 on there. And every time you add another card, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cards, you actually get more of a discount. So it pays the bundle on that. Also, I'm going to do something tomorrow for tomorrow's game. If you have an automatic entry into our future giveaway, tomorrow I'm going to get the Wheel of Fun out, and the 6 of you, we're going to spin that reel, and whomever it lands on, you are going to choose the naming rights for Brainiac Stadium. It's no longer going to be Brainiac Stadium. We're going to name it whatever you want to name it. If you want to call it Dog Poo Stadium, I'll call it Dog Poo Stadium. You can name it after your mother. You can name it after whatever you want, okay? So stay tuned. Tomorrow, we're going to do the Wheel of Fun. We'll spin that wheel, and then one of you can have the naming rights to Brainiac Stadium, which I never really liked. Okay, we've got Ron Locke on the mound today. Actually, our best pitcher, if he goes 5 innings today, he'll qualify for the ERA title. We got to keep him, got to keep up with the games and the innings pitched. And then all of our bullpen is good to go. All right. Then Mike Thompson, he'll get the start today. We'll do a deep dive on him. And I've mixed up the lineup. I don't know what else to do. The best hitter on our team, the only one that's above .300 with the on-base percentage is Rick Auerbach. So let's get him to the top. Of course, he's been batting in front of the pitcher, so he's been getting more walks than most. And so maybe that's why his on-base percentage is higher, but we'll get him in the top. Manny, you see the lineup. It's all the regular guys. By the way, Jose Cruz, through 14 games, does not even have an RBI yet. That's pathetic. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown. For the Texas Rangers, looks like they have a little bit of a lineup change up today with the lefty on the mound. Batting leadoff at third base is Toby HARRAH. Batting second at second base is Gary Barakat. Batting third at first base is Larry BIITTNER. Batting cleanup in left field is Tom Grieve. Batting fifth in center field is Sam Bowen. Batting sixth in right field is Jose Vidal. Batting seventh at shortstop is Ed Brinkman. Batting eighth is the catcher, Doug CAMILLI. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Mike Thompson. Okay, Ron Locke, I'm sure he would rather be back in the bullpen. He's holding his own as our number 4 starter, making his 4th start of the season. 0-2 with a .529 ERA, more walks than strikeouts. Opponents are batting .234 against him. Doesn't really have a fastball, and unfortunately the fastball is his best pitch. Rated as 79, overall rated as 75. The 30-year-old lefty is a free agent at the end of the year. Let's take a look at our defense for today. There it is! We all know how terrible our defense is on the left side. We had a big costly error by Auerbach yesterday. SANGUILLEN back behind the plate today. Toby HARRAH will lead it off against Ron Locke. Here we go, 1-2 count. And he strikes out Toby HARRAH. Good job, 1 down. Next man up is Gary Barakat. I cannot find, as he hits a line drive base at the left, I can't find any photo for that guy. And he goes to second. So it's actually a double. And that's an automatic run scored. His 5th double for the 20-year-old rookie. Lefty on lefty. Can we get Larry BIITTNER? Maybe get out of this. Ground ball to third. Check that runner. And he goes to first. Good job by Rollins. Yesterday, Tom Grieve pinch hit. I think it was the 3rd inning, and he hit the home run that gave the Rangers a lead. It was the game-winning RBI. 0-1, and the score's 1-0. Here's Sam Bowen, full count. Fly ball to right. So another game-manufactured run, not even one that would realistically ever happen. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff at shortstop is Rick Auerbach. Batting second and catching today is Manny SANGUILLEN. Batting third in right field is Dave Parker. Batting cleanup at first base is Roe Skidmore. Batting fifth at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting sixth at second base is Tito Fuentes. Batting seventh in left field is Jose Cruz. Batting eighth is the center fielder Scott Northey. And batting ninth is the pitcher Ron Locke. Also want to point out really quick, I just noticed, today is the first day in the sim in which it's showing the 1972 stats down here in the box. So just pointing that out. Let's take a look at Mike Thompson. He wasn't even in the majors until 1973, I believe. That's his 1973 card, but he's made starts every year in our sim. This is his 2nd of the year. He's 1-0 with a .257 ERA. Went 7 innings, struck out 3. His fastball is electric, 95 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 45.6%. The fastball is his best pitch, rated a 92. Overall rated an 81. The 22-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible after the 1974 season. We'll go ahead and take a look at his baseball reference page. I know of this pitcher, but I don't know what kind of career he had. Let's take a look. Well, he's drafted by the White Sox, did not sign, and then the Senators drafted him in the 3rd round in 1967 out of high school. No, actually, so maybe he passed on the White Sox and went to college. He graduated from Oklahoma State University, actually. Scrolling on down, well, there's his career. He did not play at all in 1972, as you can see. And then the rest of his career did not go so hot. Let's hide the partial rows. There we go. He made 2 starts in 1973, but a total of 4 innings, did not give up a run. Yeah, that's weird. And then in 1974, he got into 20 games, and he finished up his major league career in 1975, making 10 starts for Atlanta. So he must have other baseball cards, I would think. We'll scroll on down, take a look at his transactions. Close out that window over there. So yeah, drafted by the White Sox, did not sign. That was 1966. And then the Senators drafted him in 67. The Rangers sent Mike Thompson to the Cardinals to complete a deal. The Rangers sent a player to be named later, who was Charlie Hudson, back to the Rangers. I don't know that guy. Purchased by Atlanta from the Cardinals, and then traded by Atlanta to the Reds for Terry Crowley. And then in 76, he was traded by the Reds back to the Rangers for Art DeFilippis, apparently. Okay. I'm wondering if he was injured or if he was just ineffective. That's a good question. Let's see if the internets will cooperate with us here. Come on. Damn it. Why does Baseball Reference have to have so many ads? You know what? I think you could buy a subscription and they won't have ads on them. That's maybe what I'm going to have to do here, because this is annoying. And it kind of slows things down a little bit. I think you might agree. Well, there's his entire career written out in front of you. Minor league stuff on the top. Major league debut. Wow, he walked 9 batters in his major league debut, only giving up 1 hit. That sounds like a baseball mogul game if I ever heard one. It would be another 40 years before another pitcher, Brad Hand, would lose his debut, allowing only 1 hit over 6 or more innings. Interesting. He went 1-6 the rest of his first season. He allowed more walks than hits. That's good. That's baseball mogul. And then he went back to the minors at the start of 71. 72, he was only in the minor leagues. 73, we know about the trade. And 74, got a little bit of a call-up and then more trades. Okay. Nothing all that exciting there, except for his major league debut. That's kind of cool. Take a look at the defense for the Rangers. They're mixing it up a little bit today. Center field with Bowen instead of Stroud. That's actually an upgrade at 77. And in right field, Vidal, below league average. We saw him yesterday. Barakat at second base is not so good. Behind home plate is CAMILLI. He's 35 years old with an 84 rated arm, so we won't be able to run on him today. All right, let's see if Mike Thompson can walk a few guys. As Rick Auerbach will lead it off. He pulls it to third. And Toby HARRAH will make the play. 1 out. Next man up is Manny Seguin. And Seguin goes to right field for a single. He had 3 hits yesterday. Didn't really help us much. We're going to hit and run with Dave Parker. Hopefully he does not miss. 1-1. And a tapper back to the mound. Seguin will advance. And it's up to Roe SKIDMORE. Batting .367 versus righties. He tries to pull it in the hole at short, but the shortstop, Brinkman, will make the play. Strand the runner, top of the second. Here's Jose Vidal leading off with a ground ball to short. Vidal batting 180 after that ground out. Ed Brinkman, base hit back through the box into center. Runner on first, one down for Doug CAMILLI. This is his second at-bat of the season. And a fly ball to right. Okay, two down. And Mike Thompson will get an at-bat. He's 0 for 2 and a base hit. God damn it. This game is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, the only reason he got a hit is so that Toby HARRAH can drive in a run. It's ridiculous. It's so frustrating. They cannot improve this game in, what, 4 years since our last version? Absolutely terrible. Bottom of the second. Here's Rich Rollins. Rollins strikes out. Next man up is Tito Fuentes with a ground ball to short. And Jose Cruz, anything, please. Ground ball to third. 1-2-3 inning. Top of the third, here's Larry BIITTNER. Ropes it. Lefty on lefty. He's going to get a double and an error by Northey. We'll pull third base in. A ground ball to third. Maybe that runner gets checked up. Otherwise, we just let that run score. 3-1. Bloop base hit. Oh no, it's going to be called. And BIITTNER will not tag up. Well, now we got to pull the infield in. Sam Bowen. What about Sam Bowen? 19 years old. That's great. Full count. And Bowen strikes out. An opportunity to get out of it. Let's see if the former pilot, Jose Vidal, will cooperate. First and third, 2 outs. Ed Brinkman, 2-2. Line drive to third. 6 hits through 3 innings for the Rangers. Scott Northey will lead off the bottom of the third. There's a ground ball that gets past to third baseman HARRAH for a single. I don't even know what to do. I guess we got a sack bunt. Northey will be out at second, though, if he even manages to get it down. Bunt to third. Well, Northey will advance. 2-2 to AUERBACH. And it pulls it to third. The one base you don't want to hit it to. And Manny sinking in. He's got half our hits today. And a ground ball to short. Well, I tried to be positive coming into this ball game. I really did think we'd have a shot, but when a catcher of CAMILLI's magnitude gets a base hit, there's nothing you can do today. And we'll pull the corners in. Mike Thompson's already got a hit. There's a bunt back to the pitcher. Locke will go to first. And Toby HARRAH will drive him in. No, ball forward. Can't even get that lucky. First and second, 1 out. There it is. Oh, hold the runner. Infield in. This feels like a grand slam. If there ever was one. Full count. That'll get 2 runs in, maybe more. No, it doesn't matter, does it? 5-0. Dave Parker. Yeah, it's way too late. He goes deep, though. Apodaca, 395 feet. His third home run. That ties this guy, Roe Skidmore. Here's a guy that walks more than he strikes out. He has not walked a single batter today. Rollins grounds out. Oh, nope. It's going to be an error on the first baseman. Tito Fuentes, 2-2. Pops it up into foul ground. And Jose Cruz. Oh, he gets an infield single. Baseball gods were kind to him that time. That gets his average up to 125. And Northey grounds out to third. Fifth inning, Locke is at 85 pitches. I don't think he can go much further. It is the bottom third. It would be nice to get 5 innings. No, that's not even happening. Two hits for the backup catcher. Ground ball to first. Catcher running. You know, can't even get the double play with the catcher and the pitcher running. So Toby Harrah will not get another run. Maybe it'll be Barakat. Yep. His second double. Oh, it's a triple. 7-1. That'll do it for Locke. We'll bring in Joe Keogh. Popping it up. 13 hits Locke gave up, 7 runs. All earned. Auerbach lines out. And Manny SANGUILLEN grounds out to short. Keogh will come in, play some defense for us. I think he'll probably just go to left. Yep. I know CRUZ got a hit, but it doesn't matter. Our center fielder has an under 900 fielding percentage. So we'll get Keogh in there. And we'll put Jeter in center. Give some schlubs a chance. Alright, what do we got here? Oh boy. This lineup is set for righties, but we don't have really any righties available. Alright. Let's see if we go Cosgrove 1, Mungie 1. Or Cosgrove 2, Mungie 1, Granger. Just based on innings pitched. Cosgrove's been good, so he is due to get clobbered. 1-2. Grieve flies out to left. But Cosgrove does have a 51 endurance, so he could probably go 4. Strikeout. And Jose Vidal. Base, of course. Obviously, it's got to be a double. Why not? Here's Brinkman. Ground ball to second. Okay, good job. Bottom of the 6th, 7-1. Here's Dave Parker. He went deep. And a ground ball to third. One out for Skidmore. Skidmore flying to left. And Rich Rollins. 2-1. Rollins with a base hit. Tito Fuentes batting 183. He was our leadoff hitter last year. Can't hit worth shit. Strikes out. Doesn't even bother to swing. Okay, we need Cosgrove to give us one more here, please. Doug Camilli, take a look at the in-game stats. Camilli's 2 for 3 with an arm. Everybody's got a hit, including the frickin' pitcher. Camilli grounds out. Mike Thompson, yeah, let's go ahead and walk him. There you go. Beautiful. By the way, Thompson hasn't walked anybody, but Thompson has been walked. That's great. Good job, baseball mogul. Harrah with a ground ball to second and a double play. Cosgrove will bat, and he strikes out. Johnny Jeter. There's a little floater. Is that going to fall in? It does fall in for a hit. Jeter. Oh, no, 40%. I guess not. Joe Keogh will let him swing away. And he takes ball 4. First and second, one out. We've got a little bit of a rally going. Thompson over 100 pitches now. 1 and 2 counts. And a double play. Third double for Barakat today. Comebacker to BIITTNER. Oh, Barakat will not advance. All right, Cosgrove coming out of the game for a 66. He seems to be getting the job done. Wayne Granger will come in. Runner on second. Ground ball to short. Barakat will hold again. And then Sam Bowen with a 1-0 count. It goes to right field, and it's 8-1. Nine to 1. St. Gian grounds out. Dave Parker grounds out. Roe Skidmore strikes out despite him being tired. Pinch hitter, the starting catcher is pinch hitting in the 9th inning, up 8 runs. And it's his day off, right? Because that's why the other catcher's in there. That makes no damn sense. Wrap the ball game up. Jan Dukes is in there. That's the guy that came in yesterday. Rollins. Tito. Infield single. That's a mercy killing right there. All right. Well, I guess it's a lefty. Let's go with JDV. Fly ball. Right center field. And Johnny Jeter. He's got a hit. Rangers win 9-1. Wow, I was way off. I thought we had a chance today. We had no chance. Let's take a look at the standings. 13 in a row. There is no end to this. I'm telling you right now. I have no idea. What's the record? Is it 21 or 22? Baltimore or Oakland? I can't remember what the record is now. Jeez. Let's take a look at the National League. There you go. Headline news, Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Minnesota's Dean Chance holds Oakland to 2 hits. 9-1 win brings Texas record to 13-4. 4 for 5, 2 doubles, a triple, 3 runs. So the guy needed a home run for the cycle. Transactions. Okay. Montreal signs Carl Morton to a 3-year extension. 1-4. He's put up some decent numbers. He's a 500 pitcher. Oh no, 10-25? What? With a sub-4 ERA. Oh my god. That's horrible. So what does their money look like? Their finances. Are they... Here they are. Let's see. Montreal. They're still technically under their payroll. And they're going to lose $252, and they're over $1.5 million. So they'll be fine on that deal. Okay, that's all the transactions there was. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and/or subscribe to the channel. Check out my dollar baseball card Mercari page if you want. And also tomorrow, if you're someone who has an automatic entry, check in tomorrow's game. We'll have the Wheel of Fun. I'll have all 6 of your names on there, and the winner will be able to choose the name of Brainiac Stadium for the rest of the year. Okay. Yeah, not a lot to see here. Dave Parker, the only good player we have, hit a home run. We walked one time, and it was a pinch hitter with a guy that in his career walked more than he struck out. Jan Dukes comes in and gets the job done. Cosgrove pitched pretty well, and Granger allowed that inherited run to score. Okay, folks, we'll be back tomorrow. Until then, everyone, have a great day.